Mewtwo has landed in Paldea, and the raids have been a doozy. If you already have your Mewtwo and you're wondering what do I do with it next, this video might be helpful. Alright, I have a couple of Mewtwo sets here. I think the only one that's going to actually be worth anything and worth your time is going to be this one, the Psychic Terrace Slick Spoon set with Nasty Plot, Psystrike, Recover, and Psychic Terrain. Psystrike is the move that's got from the raid. It is a 100 base power Psychic type move that hits on the physical side using Mewtwo's special attack. You set up Nasty Plot, you have Recover to keep yourself healthy, you can Psychic Terrace Psystrike, and if you need the extra boost of power, you have Psychic Terrain to boost that Psystrike even higher, plus a Slick Spoon to boost it even higher. It's going to be doing ridiculous amounts of damage. And I think this is going to be the most consistent set. However, I also did create a few other sets here, like this one right here, the Physical Mewtwo. Now, as you can see, Mewtwo's physical attack stat is not much higher than its special attack stat, even with a negative special attack nature, so you're probably just better off going with a special attacker since it's hitting on the physical side anyway. But this moveset does have Psycho Cut and then Drain Punch to keep itself healthy, plus Bulk Up and Recover, making this probably pretty solid for a physically offensive raid. I have Psychic Terror still on this one for the boosted Psycho Cut, but you also could probably get away with a Fighting Terror on this thing if you wanted to Fighting Terror Drain Punch. However, at a certain point, you're really not going to do any better than like Iron Hands for this kind of role, or if you really want a bulk up Drain Puncher, you have Annihilate, so probably not really worth your time. And then we have the two support Mewtwo sets. Again, I don't think this is how you're going to utilize this Pokemon effectively, but Leftovers with Chilling Water, Reflect to try to really mitigate any physical damage the raid Pokemon might want to do. And then you got Psystrike for doing as much damage as possible to help your team kind of chip it down, and then Life Dew to keep everyone healthy. Maximum defense investment, you do have 306 defense, which isn't bad, but there are Pokemon better for a defensive job. Garganacl, for example, is super bulky on the defensive side. To use a Chilling Water user, there's Gastrodon or Clodsire, both of which are pretty bulky, so there's better options. And then there's the specially defensive set with Light Screen, Life Dew, Helping Hand, and Psystrike, again just for damage. Actually not a lot of options to mitigate special attack damage on a Mewtwo. You do have Light Screen and you do have Life Dew to help keep your teammates alive, and then Helping Hand to help do more damage, but again, you're really better off just being the one doing damage, because you can see here your special attack stat is still so much higher than your special defense stat, even at maximum investment. You're really probably the only set you're ever going to want to use is this one. I think this is going to be obliterating souls, and we're actually going to test that right now. Alright, we have our fully offensive special attack Mewtwo here, and we're going to give this thing a try. If we can manage to beat a Hydreigon without any problems, I think we're going to be golden. Alright, we actually have a pretty decent lineup here. I'm going to start going straight for the Nasty Plot, see how much a Dark Pulse is going to do. Oh, we see a Scary Face off the rip. Interesting. Oof, but it is faster than me. We see a Snarl, so that drops our special attack, so we're still at +3 though. But I think we're okay here. I think I'm actually just gonna go... Ooh, now it's Nasty Plotting. I don't like that. I think I'm just gonna go straight for the Psychic move here. We see a Dragon Pulse, that's an interesting choice. Psystrike. If we were able to finish boosting, I think that would have been a one-shot. Definitely that would have been a one-shot. We'll go for another Nasty Plot here. Now we're at +5. Oof. That almost did enough damage to break the shield right there. I'm gonna go ahead and Psystrike again. If I can land this attack, it's going to be another point towards our Terra Charge. But I'm just going to let myself go down here because we got plenty of timer left. My stats have been reduced. It'll reset those. It'll reset my health. I'm going to go for Nasty Plot again. I think I might just rock out with +2 here, because it's low enough health that it's fine. Ooh, beautiful. It's gone. Hydreigon eliminated. And I think Hydreigon was probably one of the trickiest matchups we could have put Mewtwo in, because we are at a type disadvantage, and it has Nasty Plot of its own, and it has Snarl to mitigate our stat buff, so it's a good showing for how strong this Pokemon's gonna be. And it's kind of nuts, actually. course we all knew how strong it was because the raid's been terrible. It's been awful, it's been horrifying. Speaking of, if you guys have not gotten your Mewtwo yet, you can join the Discord, linked in the description, Gyro's World. We are still currently setting up raids. I'm streaming every so often, helping people with it. There are people in the Discord who are offering help or asking for help. You guys can communicate and team up from there and help you get your Mewtwo. And there you have it, some ideas for Mewtwo. Super duper strong special attacker and psychic type, and actually hitting on the physical side of the spectrum. So it's gonna be I think it's gonna be a really interesting Pokemon to make use of, and I think you guys will really enjoy it. Hopefully you guys found this at least a little bit helpful. And if you guys enjoyed this video, please make sure you leave that like before you go. Subscribe if you guys are indeed new around here. And before you click off the video, might I suggest this video right up here. If you're looking for moveset ideas, or if you need to know how to build a Pokemon for raids, this Mew video goes over all of that. Alternatively, YouTube thinks you might like that video over there. I don't know what that one is, but you can check it out. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta figure out where the middle of my body is going. This is terrifying. I'm turning invisible. There should be a heart in there somewhere. Help?